the approach, the opportunity. It's a clean slate, and everyone wants to win. But just talk a little bit about FSU and just going forward.
Well, everybody wants to win all 56 of these, and the biggest difference for me is simply the pre-game timeline and what's going into when you start throwing the first pitch. There is some unusual aspects of the postseason. In our tournament, you're not out on the field taking pregame batting practice. So there's things that are a little bit different. So I think adapting to a new norm, which is a little bit more chaotic. You don't know when the games are going to start. You're hanging out in a random locker room waiting to be told to go hit the cage or go take infield. It's a lot different. So preparing them for that is part of it. And the calendar lines up. If you're sitting here talking about playing Tuesday, the discussions that Micah and I have to have tonight to figure out who's pitching and why, and managing their bullpen and work tomorrow and Monday, it's far different than when you're looking at playing Friday. So that's the best part of finishing where we finished in this thing, is you're on schedule. So you're not concerned with pulling a starting pitcher 2 days early to try to win an important conference tournament game. It aligns for us. So that's the best thing we could have done. My comment when we decided to take all the teams is we still have to protect the people that had regular seasons that put them in the proper position going into it. You have to reward those teams. And I think that's what this tournament has done. I couldn't tell you how the bracketing works, to be honest, but that was one of the goals we had in it, in taking everybody. Good experience for all, but then protect the teams and keep the teams on schedule that earned that through a very difficult 30-game schedule. So that's how I see it now. You fight through every one of these games to have the opportunity, you hope, to play your regional here and your super regional here. Hard to do. There's 16 teams that'll do it of 320. This is hard. You can't absorb many misfires, not in the middle of the week, not on the front end, and not in your conference. You just can't. I think this is the third year in a row we've been in position to do it. So being here is a lot different than some of the other places you could have to go to deal with for a regional or super. So hopefully we've checked these boxes.